WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to the Btg Morning Show, and I am your host, Keisha B, and I am so excited to be here this morning. Man, it's been a crazy weekend. I hope you guys been having a great weekend, and hope today that you start your Monday off right, by watching the Btg Morning Show. Why not? Be here with me. So this morning, at the beginning of every show, of course, we do some of the community resources that are available to the residents here in Metro Detroit, including Highland Park. And so, nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and move forward with that. So if you have not grabbed your pen or pencil and a piece of paper, or even if you just want to kind of record it real quick, that's even better. So we're going to get started. So there are a couple of food pantries that I want to give information about. So the first food pantry is the Emmanuelle Community House, which is located here in Highland Park at 18313 John R. Road, here in Highland Park again. And the contact information is 313-869-7104. So with the Emmanuelle Community House, they serve low-income seniors age 60 or older in the Detroit area. So the pantry is only open on certain days and at certain times. So Mondays and Thursdays from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. you can access the food pantry. And again, on second Fridays of the month. So you are able to get bags of food for families in the community every Thursday as well, because they actually give out food on Thursday specifically for families. But on Mondays and Thursdays, low-income seniors age 60 or older have access to this pantry from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then every second Friday of the month, they also give food out. So there is another pantry. This is for free diabetic food. Now, this place is a little bit further out. However, it is available to anyone who is in need. So Free Diabetic Food Pantry, they are located at the Spirit of Grace Church in West Bloomfield. So they have diabetic-friendly foods. You can select what you want from a list available, and then you can drive up and they deliver it straight to your car. So you would have to contact the church at 248-682-0770, or you can reach out via email at office@spiritofgrace.church. The pantry dates, so it's once a month. So today is April 11th. So the next date for the pantry is actually coming up April 16th. And that pantry date is April 16th, May 21st, June 18th, July 16th, August 20th, September 17th, October 15th, November 19th, and December 17th. Again, this is for the Free Diabetic Food Pantry. Every third Saturday in 2022. Now, their pantry is open from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Again, this is at the Spirit of Grace Church at the front entrance in West Bloomfield. The address is 2399 Figa Ave, Figa Avenue in West Bloomfield. So if you would like to go and get foods, please do so, as they give out food as much as they possibly can until supply lasts on those days. Again, the number for that church is 248-682-0770. Now, the next resource that is available is the rent assistance through Wayne Metro. It is the SARA program. They are providing up to 12 months back rent assistance, 3 months of forward rent, and then they're also providing utility assistance as well. Utility assistance includes water, sewer, heat, and electricity. Assistance is based on household size. Okay, but the max amount is $2,500 for the utility assistance. Internet stipend is available for those who present a bill. If you do not present a bill for that internet, don't be mad if they don't include it. So you have to present a bill for the internet in order to get the stipend. So to qualify, you must be low income in Wayne County and experience hardship due to COVID-19. It can't be one or the other. It has to be both. You can apply at waynemetro.org, or you can call 866-313-2520 if you reside in Highland Park, Detroit, or Hamtramck. Again, this is for the SARA program, and this is for up to 12 months back rent assistance, 3 months of forward rent, or utility assistance. So to qualify, call Wayne Metro at 866-313-2520. Or you can also visit online, because everything is going online now. So they do offer online applications for those that are tech savvy. That is waynemetro.org, WAYNE, Metro, METRO.org. So the next one is the Michigan HUD approved foreclosure counseling agencies. Now, what they're doing is providing counselors at these agencies that may be able to provide homeowners throughout the state with various types of financial assistance and advice. Some of the services offered are free, and others are at a reduced cost. Now, some of the HUD approved agencies are Bethel Housing Counseling Agency, which is in Detroit, Michigan. The address is 5050 St. Antoine Street, and they can be reached at 313-833-9912. And then there is the Center for Community Justice and Advocacy, and they are located at 4750 Woodward, Suite 214. Their phone number is 313-832-4788. Now, this again is for the HUD approved foreclosure counseling services. So if you need help or you're in a situation where you need advice in regards to the foreclosures, please contact either one of those centers to set an appointment to come in and to have some counseling and maybe even some financial assistance if there is any programs available. Also, you have the Detroit Wayne Mental Health Authority that is offering counseling and disability services. During these times, you definitely want to remain in a good mental state, because I know for me, now I'm a little special, and I'm going to put myself under the bus, but I'm a little special. But I know that it's been difficult even for someone like myself during these times. And so remaining in a good mental state is critical. And Detroit Wayne Mental Health Authority is offering counseling and disability services. You have to call to complete an initial assessment and enroll in a managed care provider network. Once you do that, you are able to connect to service providers within the area. So the 24-hour access is 800-241-4949. Again, 800-241-4949. They are located at 707 West Milwaukee Avenue here in Detroit. And the direct number to the facility is 313-344-9099. Now, that is for the mental health. And the last one that we're going to go over before we take our first commercial break is Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit is offering a spotlight on STEM program, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. This is an 8-week free program. All right. Times is tough. Pockets is tight. This is free 99. 8-week program for anyone ages 16 through 29 who is interested in science, technology, engineering, and math. You can call 313-557-8620 for the next orientation date. Please take advantages of these programs that are available. A lot of people don't know about it, and so I'm trying to put as much information out as possible. This is a great opportunity for anyone ages 16 through 29 who is interested in getting in any one of these areas, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. So we are going to take our first commercial break. I have a good friend of mine. She is also the senior coordinator here in the city of Highland Park, Miss Charmaine Robinson, who's going to be joining me right after this commercial break. So you are watching the BTG Morning Show, and stay tuned.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Hi, excuse me, do you have anything for paint?
Straight down that aisle.
All right, thank you.
Young lady, this here's what you need.
Ringmaster?
Ringmaster rubbing oil.
How does it work?
By promoting circulation since 1950. Massage it in for best results.
Ringmaster took care of my back pain.
Ringmaster got rid of my knee pain, too.
Wow, it sounds like I'm late to the party. I'll take one.
Find Ringmaster at CVS, Davis Drugs, and other fine stores.
I'm tired of seeing young black men shooting at each other in this community, in this nation. I don't understand it. I grew up in a time when people wore white robes and they shot at black people. And now we see young black men wearing black hoodies shooting at black men and doing a much more effective job than the Klan ever thought about doing. I'm sick of it. Of course, the only thing I can do is shout it from here. No one seems to listen.
We're listening. You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live. It's up to us to make a difference.
Welcome back to the BTG Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B. And real quick, I gotta do this because I'm so proud. All right, so this past weekend, my son, they had a championship game. They were 10-0, and they won the championship game. They are varsity A champs, my son, for the first time. His first time on a basketball team, they won the championship. So I'm so proud. And I was that mama that was in the stands loud. You hear me? I was in there loud. I'm so excited for my son. Shout out to Michigan Collegiate for winning that championship. But I have none other than Charmaine Robinson in studio with me, who is the senior coordinator for the city of Highland Park. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. I know it's early.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. So I know that you are the senior coordinator for the city of Highland Park.
Yes.
But for those who don't understand what that means, can you kind of go into detail of your role?
Okay, well, good morning, everyone.
We're going to do that.
I basically coordinate any and everything that a senior needs here in Highland Park. They could just call me. I never turn my phone off. So they call me the weekends, nights, if the windows are broken, if their houses next to them are boarded up, if things that's in the city that aren't going right, and if they want to know something about it, they call me. And if I don't know it, I call Keisha, and we get together, and we go help them. So,
yes.
It's awesome.
I do help. I took care of my grandmother for 10 years, so I just have a heart for seniors. And of course, I help my mama Carolyn out with her home health care company as well. So yeah, seniors, they need a lot of help, especially nowadays with COVID-19 that has happened, and a lot of seniors don't have family. There's some Right. And so you come in and kind of assist them and fill in that gap.
Whether it's a conversation, because a lot of them just really want to speak and talk to someone, so I'm there for that too.
Okay. So as the senior coordinator, what are some of your goals that you want to achieve here in Highland Park?
I just want everything free for the seniors in Highland Park. Absolutely everything. I'm a senior. We worked hard all of our lives, and we deserve to live the rest of our lives comfortably and free and safe. And that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So right now, what is some of the projects that you have going as far as the seniors and the senior buildings and things like that? Do you have anything in place?
We have a couple of, setting up a couple of tenant associations in a couple of buildings. Hopefully that we can get them in all the buildings so that their quality of life can be what they put into it.
Okay. So tenant associations, how would that help the seniors in the senior buildings? How would that help the communities?
Because they'll be certified, they have an election.
Okay.
And they'll have a voice, whereas 1,000 voices saying something to management or to whomever, they're just listening. But if they're certified and go by all the guidelines of HUD, then they have to be heard and they have to be taken care of. So that's what I'm establishing now.
So it's basically just creating some type of order?
Yes.
Okay. So what buildings currently are you in doing that?
I'm at Downs Manor and Bishop Moore, and I'm on my way to the other buildings. There's 6 here in Highland Park.
So there's 6 senior buildings?
Yes.
Okay. So I know of Bishop Moore.
Yes.
I know of Downs Manor. What's some of the
2 East Buena Vista.
2 East Buena Vista.
The Gabrielles.
The Gabrielles, okay.
Bella Vista Glen.
Bella Vista Glen.
Oh, I'm missing. I always get stuck on the 5. I'm so embarrassed. I always get stuck on the 5. Like, LaBelle Towers.
LaBelle Towers.
Forgot. I always get stuck on the 5th.
Well, it's okay because you got to be able to name them off and kind of rattle them off like that. But okay, so we got the 6 senior buildings, and you want to get a tenant association established in all 6.
Yes, and plus there's some HUD scattered houses, as we call them, and they are coming to the meetings now because they need the same help. And plus, I help the seniors that don't have a voice, and I give them paperwork. I just go door to door when I say, Keisha, I need some help. Give me some programs for the seniors. I'll put them in a bag, excuse me, and I go take them door to door.
Okay. All right. So now we got the 6 buildings to get the tenant associations established in all 6 to kind of help them organize.
Yes.
Now, once they're organized as an actual tenant association, does that give them any additional perks? Does that allow for any type of different programs to come in?
Yes.
It does?
Yes. They can voice their opinion because they'll be heard, because then they can take it to actual HUD. We'll start at management, but we've been talking to management. I've been the senior coordinator for a year, and we've been talking to management for a year, and none of the things, which are easy, quick fixes, haven't been fixed. So by us organizing and becoming a tenant association, going by the guidelines, that they have to adhere to, it's going to
Okay.
get done.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. I mean, things like this needs to happen. I
Yes.
think that all seniors should be able to have a good quality life because, like you said,
Yes.
you work all your life. Because I know my grandmother, man, I miss her so much. She passed
know, right?
away.
Don't have me crying 'cause my mom just
look,
passed away.
Look, the
We're
past
gonna be crying.
the past couple of days been kind of hard because I've been thinking about it real tough. But I just watched her. You know, she
Yeah.
was a substitute teacher, and she was retired from that, and she did a lot of different odd jobs. But her main thing, excuse me, wow, all right, all right, Lord, come on, don't do this now.
That's right.
But I saw her work like day in,
Yes.
day out, and then she would come home, take care of me,
Yes.
take
Yes.
care of the grandkids.
Yes.
Because my mom would, drop us off, and she'd be like, "All right, we'll be back." Or I used to always love to spend time with my grandma, and just to kind of see the things that she went through. I think that if she had readily accessible services, she could have had a better quality of life.
Yes.
And so I definitely want to see that happen here in Highland Park. Do you have any other goals or plans for the senior buildings?
I had a conversation this past weekend with a guy that I'm looking for a senior building, and we're going to sit down and have some talks about that because I want to have an actual senior center where they can. That's walkable because Highland Park is walkable.
Yes, it's a
2.9
walkable neighborhood.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
I love
So,
it.
If I can get this building for the seniors, that would be great. It would have everything in it because I did visit St. Pat's.
Okay.
And it's awesome for the seniors. And I just wanted to thank the Mayor Yap, for hiring me and giving me the opportunity to do what I love to do.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome. Shout out to Mayor Yap. Hey, matter of fact, it's because of him I'm on this TV station.
Right, okay.
So shout out to Mayor Yap. I know that there's a lot of different things that's up in the air, but Mayor Yap is a good dude,
And he loves Highland Park.
He loves Highland Park. And I know from our conversations, he's such a big supporter of seeing anything positive happen here in Highland Park. So, shout out Mayor Yap.
Yes.
But let me ask you this. So you've been in Highland Park, what, all your life?
Yeah, about 53 years. That's like all my life. I'm 64 now, so yeah.
All your life. All your life. So we're going to stick with that.
Right.
So what is some things that you, like, I know you've seen Highland Park transition over time.
Yes.
So from seeing it from back then to seeing it now, what are your thoughts about it? And then what do you want to see for the future?
I have to bring the love back, the love of neighborhoods. We were just talking to some friends of mine at the Easter egg hunt that we had the weekend. And we was like, a neighbor could look at you and tell you, you're not doing right.
Yeah.
And then they would be like, yes, ma'am. We got to bring the yes, ma'ams and the yes, sirs back to our neighborhoods. And it's just the love. We got to bring the love back.
All right. So you hit on that, right? Now, me being the person that I am, I've been a community leader, community advocate, philanthropist, all of that for all my life, right?
Yeah.
So I look at Highland Park, and I love Highland Park. Born and raised in Detroit, though, but I've spent a lot of time in Highland Park. And I so agree with you on the love part.
Yes.
Because I think that if we loved each other as we love ourselves.
Amen.
She said, amen. I think that we could really see a change, though. Like, I think that if we had a respect for the neighborhood, that we wouldn't throw trash on the ground. We would be more apt to pick things up. We would upkeep the area. You wouldn't see no dumping. You wouldn't see the things happening in the area if we all just went back to the mentality of it takes a village.
Yes.
If it takes a village to raise a child, just imagine what it takes to help a community.
Yes,
You know, so
exactly.
we
Yes.
need all hands on deck to really make a difference here in Highland Park.
Yes.
And I so commend you on what you've been doing thus far, because me just watching from the sidelines, I knew I'd come in when you need my help. But me just watching from the sidelines, I see you really taking the reins and really trying to do something for the seniors
Thank
and
you.
those in the area. You know,
you.
it's
Yes.
not just the seniors. Like,
Yes.
you really want to help those in Highland Park. And I commend you on that.
Thank
I
you so
commend
much.
you
And
on
I
that.
commend you because, you know, you have to have a spirit and a karma with the person, a connection. And I had that the first day I met you, and I was so excited. I'm like, yes. So we got work to do, but we're going to do it.
Yes. So speaking about work to do, I didn't mention this, but I'm going to mention it now. So there is me and my brother, right? So we have the ambush that we do.
Yes.
So we have different facets of the ambush. And next month, May 21st, we're doing an ambush, but it's going to be a community cleanup project.
Yes.
So we're going to be at 75 and Davison, working our way up from Davison up to Woodward to clean up that area. So we need as many volunteers as possible for this.
Yes.
This is May 21st. We're going to start at noon. I know that the parade is supposed to be that same day. However, for those that go to the parade, enjoy it. But those that want to help clean up the area and, you know, we can be productive with our time, please come out to help clean up Highland Park, because we have to start somewhere.
Yes.
And shout out to Maurice, he's been doing the rehabs.
Yes.
Highland Park rehab.
Maurice Turner.
Yeah, Maurice Turner. He's been doing
Rehab Highland Park, yes.
Rehab Highland Park. They've been doing the cleanups. I saw Juan Shannon. He was doing
Parker Village, yes.
Yep, he was doing the cleanup. So everybody is becoming active.
Yes.
The weather is starting to break. So I think all hands on deck is really needed in order to make a change here in Highland Park. And speaking on one of the projects that you were working on, I know that you do the walks on Sundays, right?
Every Sunday at 2 p.m. it's a prayer and a walk.
Okay.
At Reggie McKenzie's field.
Okay.
That's every Sunday.
So that's every Sunday?
Every Sunday, come rain or shine, I'm out there. Even if I have to walk by myself, I'm walking.
Y'all can't let her
I ain't
walk
walking
by
by myself because I got God, but, you know.
Y'all can't let her walk by herself,
Right,
okay? She can't be out here talking nah, I love God, but don't let her be out here talking to herself, walking around. Y'all come out for the prayer walk every Sunday. You say what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So what if you don't have transportation to get there?
2.9 miles, walkable community. Get your walk on. I'll walk there. So if I have transportation, my seniors know, or whoever know, I'll pick them up.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like a good deal. So we are going to take another commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about Miss Charmaine's ideals for the city of Highland Park and in her role as the senior coordinator. So you are watching the Btg Morning Show. I'm your host, Keisha B, and we will be right back after this.
We at Watkins Broadcasting care about the health and safety of our viewers and listeners. During this novel coronavirus pandemic, please protect yourself and others. Wash your hands well and often. Avoid touching your face. Cough and sneeze into your sleeve. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet away from others when in public and only leave the house when it's essential. Stay safe. You are important to us.
I'm tired of seeing young black men shooting at each other in this community, in this nation. I don't understand it. I grew up in a time when people wore white robes and they shot at black people. And now we see young black men wearing black hoodies shooting at black men and doing a much more effective job than the Klan ever thought about doing. I'm sick of it. Of course, the only thing I can do is shout it from here. No one seems to listen.
we're listening. You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live. It's up to us to make a difference.
Now that the vaccine is available for children 5 and up, why do you recommend it?
Kids are part of the community and they can spread COVID.
We're seeing both healthy children getting sick from the virus as well as children with underlying health conditions.
They can easily bring the virus home to other people that are vulnerable and make them sick as well.
This vaccine can change that and keep children safe.
It's essential that your children get vaccinated to protect them, to protect your families, and to protect those in the community around you.
In the world of digital broadcasting, transmitters and exciters sometimes do this. If this happens when you're watching WHPR TV 33, please do this. Watch us on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, or TV33WHPR.com. Download the WHPR TV app, and we can also be heard on Amazon Echo. So remember, if you see this, you can do this and support the station that supports you.
Welcome back to the Btg Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B, and I have Ms. Charmaine Robinson, Senior Coordinator for the City of Highland Park, here in studio with me. If you're just now tuning into the show, you kind of missed some good information here. We had some information in regards to some food pantries, the HUD counseling for foreclosures, some different things that's happening in the city. And if you missed it, you're going to have to catch the replay, okay? But I have Ms. Charmaine here, and we've been just talking about her role as senior coordinator. And I am so excited because you spoke on something before we went to commercial break, and you mentioned a senior center?
Yes, senior center.
So this is like, you said you wanted to get a building and have an actual senior center. So this is like YMCA for seniors, right?
Yes, and a lot more. Right.
So that's the only way I could kind of put it, was YMCA for seniors. All right, so that's pretty cool. So let me ask you, like, what type of facility would this be?
It would house, and our main concern would be nutrition.
Okay.
And it would be like a media room where they can be taught for the laptops and how to work their devices, because I'm going to take that class.
I guess I'll be coming in to teach that one.
Yes. And there's because like I said, I visit St. Pax. They have a big community room with couches and stuff and TVs where you can just sit and socialize. And they have a place where you can eat. They have a food pantry.
Okay.
And they also have like a clothing closet where they can go, like everything is $1 or it's 50 cents or something like that, and purchase, garments and clothes and stuff.
So, so you want to have your own here in Highland Park?
Yes.
That sounds great. So what would it take to actually get that initiated, to have it started? What do you think is needed?
An actual facility, a place for it.
Okay.
Like I said, I did speak to a couple of people and had a couple of interviews with some people.
Okay. So are people who actually own buildings already?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, Lord, move on it then.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So with the senior building, I know that you said you want to have a clothing closet, a food pantry.
Yes.
You want nutrition. Would there be any like extracurricular activities available as well?
Like exercise and whatever I'm going to ask them what they want. So whatever they want, that's what's going to be, because it's for them. And like I've been corresponding with DAAA.
Okay.
Send a shout out to CEO, Mr. Taylor. And my friends at AARP, Mike and Karen.
Awesome.
We got to get it all together. We're going to get it together here for the seniors.
All right. So that sounds like a huge project to try and put something like that together.
Yes.
So, all right. I know that in it's not always what you know. Right. Sometimes it's who you know. So I know that there's quite a few people, such as, I call her my mama Carolyn, because she's been a mother figure in my life for the past like 10, 11 years.
Okay.
And she used to be my pastor, but she has a organization herself, and prayerfully, you know what, Lord, it's already done. That's all I'm gonna say. She's going to have a senior building, like for them to be at home.
Okay.
An assisted living. That's what it is.
Assisted living. That's the word.
It's an assisted living.
That's it. That's it.
So she's going to have one of those, and she has a lot of different resources as well.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if you two could possibly talk and maybe see how she could be of assistance to help bring something like that to life, because I think that's something huge that's needed, especially here for the seniors, because, you know, you want to stay active.
Yes.
You want to stay active.
Yes.
Quality of life, you have to be active. So the more active you are, the better you feel.
Yes.
You know, your joints become lubricated.
And you feel better
you
feel better about self.
Yeah,
when you look and feel good, you know?
Right. Because I know my knees ain't what they used to be. And when I went to mess with this phone and I got up, I felt it. And I said, Lord, I'm approaching 40.
Sundays.
So So I think it's really, really important for seniors to have a service like that.
Yes.
So I'm willing to assist in any way I can to help bring that into fruition. I don't know exactly
God bless you.
I don't know if I should have said that.
No,
the way she looked at me. It seemed like she about to put me to work. But again, I'm willing to assist, because I think that that's something that's needed here in the city of Highland Park. I want to do so much here that it's crazy.
It's like a lot to do, and you came in at the right time, and it's time. It is time. It's time.
Okay, so everybody don't know that I work for the city as well. So I kept that under wraps. For a while, but you keep putting it out there. And so I guess I kind of got to put it out there now. But yes, I am the public relations director for the city of Highland Park now. And it has been in this position since September of last year. I ain't even embarked on a year yet.
Right.
But I'm thankful because I've been able to actually get some things off the ground myself. There's going to be a few things that's going to be happening here in Highland Park. I cannot disclose it, but I'm excited. So, because the mayor approved a project for me that I am super excited about, and it's going to be a way to streamline communication.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. We need
kind of bring all avenues of communication from the city to the residents to the city.
Yes.
And vice versa. So I'm working on some things.
That's awesome.
I'm working on some things, so I'm excited. But to speak on this center again, I know that there's a lot of buildings here in Highland Park. Have you picked out a specific building already, or are you looking to move into a building that's already been established by someone? Or
I've sat down with a couple of people that already have a building established, but all the buildings in Highland Park are old. But I really got my eyes on 20 Bartlett. It would be perfect. It's a perfect spot. And I'm going to talk with the people.
Okay.
And I know it's some asbestos problems and the other problems, because like I said, all the buildings in Highland Park are old.
Okay.
So, but my heart and my eyes is on 20 Bartlett.
20 Bartlett. All right. So, let me tell you something. I don't believe in paying for nothing. So let me say this. I think that with something like this that's happening, I think that there should be organizations that would be willing, even companies that would be willing to donate their services to help bring something like this to life.
20 Bartlett would be an awesome gift to the seniors in Highland Park.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because I had my brother, Kalik, and his real name is Cleve. I had him on because he does garage doors and commercial doors and stuff like that. And I asked him about donating his services once a month or maybe once every quarter.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do every quarter,
Yes.
once a quarter, to help someone in Highland Park repair their garage and get it up and
Awesome.
running. So he's
That's
agreed to do that. And that's
awesome.
how I think things need to be done.
That's how
is
it
to
should
have
be
a
done.
barter
Yes.
system
Oh, yeah.
to where
Yes.
you're able to, recognize those that's trying to help and build up Highland Park, and also by giving them recognition, even if it's just a small plaque to
Yes.
hang in the building.
Oh, yes.
So I think that
That's
what you
awesome.
could do
Yes.
is reach out to some of these organizations
Yes.
that, if it has asbestos and stuff like that in
Yes.
there, a company that helps clean that out, to see if they would be willing to donate their services to help get this building ready for the seniors.
Yes.
So I would be willing to help you with that as well.
Thank you.
I
know, but because you know my heart, where our hearts are
Yes,
in it.
but,
And we're going to win it. Yeah.
I think that would be great for the to start the project off, as long as you're able to get the building.
Yes.
That's the main thing, getting the building first,
Yes.
and then being able to ask for these different companies to come in and
Yes.
help donate their
Yes.
services. Okay, all right. Well, that's the first step for the day. Today is Monday, so we might as well get started on that, right?
Fresh start, right? Right.
All right. So I know that you also expressed a desire to, because we talked about this earlier, but I kind of want to bring it back up. The tenant associations,
Yes.
in each senior building.
Yes.
And I think that, man, if you could get HUD to also join in on the efforts for the senior center,
Yes.
that would be great as well. I'm not exactly sure how that
I'm
would
not
work.
afraid to ask.
Right. You don't, closed
You know, I remember
mouths
that
don't
song,
get
I
fed.
Ain't Too Proud to Beg.
Yeah, I remember this song.
Right.
I remember. But
You
I'm
weren't
just
born
saying,
yet.
you never know what organizations, what these
help.
people can do,
Yes.
or they could lead you to the next person or the next best organization that could actually help bring these things into fruition. If you do not ask, come on, Lord, come on now, because you know what, my pastor talked about this last night. He went live on Facebook and he said, if you do not ask, how you gonna get anything?
If you do not ask.
If you don't ask, you don't know. So I think it's imperative to reach out to all these different organizations on that letterhead and be like, hey, this is what we need. Can you help?
Yes.
And so I think with the tenant associations, having the seniors back you up in regards to that, I think it would bring everything kind of full circle.
And for those of you who are listening today and watching, this is my ask to you.
That she put it out there. So she's asking for assistance, for
Yes.
help to bring the senior center into fruition. So if you have any type of resources, if you have any knowledge of anyone who may be interested in helping bringing something like this to light, how do they contact you?
You can call me at 313-252-0050, extension 242. You can also call me at 313-590-0470. Charmaine Robinson. My phone never turns off.
And that's for real. Her phone never turns off. Her phone is always ringing. And I know I called her early this morning and she picked up. So if you need to reach her, she's always available. But we are going to take our last commercial break. And when we return, we're going to be closing out the show, unfortunately, because I'm only on air till 9 o'clock. But we're going to close out the show. And then I'm going to also give a couple of job postings that I happen to come across that I think may be good to put out there. So we will be right back after this commercial break.
Get ready to launch your show or product.
Periscope ready. We're 5x5 ready to launch. Copy that.
Trend worldwide across all major platforms.
Ignition. 3, 2, 1.
The world is waiting. Watkins Broadcasting. More than just TV.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, and batteries never need charging.
I was having a stroke, and I was scared to death.
If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Life Alert is a lifesaver.
My husband is alive because of Life Alert.
Life Alert is the lifesaver to keep me out of assisted living.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-804-0119. That's 1-800-804-0119. Call now, 1-800-804-0119.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
Welcome back to the Btg Morning Show. I am your host, Keisha B, and I have Ms. Charmaine Robinson, Senior Coordinator for the City of Highland Park, here in studio with me. And we have been discussing her desire to open a senior center here in the City of Highland Park. And I am so excited to actually help her bring this idea into fruition. And I know it's going to take some time because not everything don't happen overnight. We know that it takes a process. So I'm just excited for this process to be started. And I know that you've already petitioned for people to reach out to you if they have any type of resources that may be available, anything that, you know, can help bring this idea into fruition again. So
yes,
I would like for you to kind of just give your information again to those that may be watching now that wasn't watching before, and then kind of explaining what you could do to assist them as far as your role.
Okay. Again, I'm Charmaine Robinson, Senior Coordinator for the City of Highland Park. My phone number is 313-252-0050, extension 242. My cell is 313-590-0470. Initially, we started age-friendly community. We were adapted through AARP, and Jeff has been with me from day one, him and Karen.
Okay.
And I just want to pull all of the resources that's actually tried to help Highland Park, pull them all back together because I've stayed in contact with them. And we need to get this senior center here for Highland Park.
Okay. And I know that you mentioned doing the tenant association in all 6 buildings.
Yes.
You currently have 2 established right now, or
they're in the voting process.
Okay,
of
so
elections.
Okay.
So actually have the president, vice president, treasurer, and sergeant of arms.
All right. So they're in the process.
Yes.
So there hasn't been one established fully yet, but it's in the process of getting started.
Being elected.
All right. So again, senior tenant associations are coming to all 6 buildings?
Yes.
All 6 buildings.
Yes.
So if you reside in any one of those buildings, please understand it's going to take time to get into all 6. However, the process has been started.
Yes.
So I appreciate that. Shout out to Tim, my engineer.
Thank you, Tim.
Tim, I love you. Go Pilots. That's my engineer. He's such a great dude. Helped me out here on the set all the time. So shout out to Tim. But I know that the show is coming to a close.
Yes.
Is there any last remarks you want to give? No.
Help me love the city. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, we got to bring the love back. We need some help, and we got to do it together. I'm here to help you. I'm not just talking about it. I'm being about it.
All right, that's the 10 toes down.
A real Highland Parker. Come on, let's do this.
That's what it sounds like. 10 toes down. She calling all y'all.
Right.
She says get information. But love is needed here in Highland Park. So before we go, there was 2 jobs that I did come across that I wanted to put out to those that are watching. Quality Collision Parts are looking for a auto parts delivery driver. They are hiring at $15 per hour, both full-time and part-time. You must have the ability to carry, lift, load, and unload between 10 to 35 pounds of parts from vehicles in a timely manner. If you are interested in this position, Quality Collision Parts is located in Warren, Michigan, off East 9 Mile. They can be reached at 586-806-2110. They are looking to hire as of yesterday. So if you have a valid, unrestricted, and insurable Michigan driver's license that's in good standing, please apply. If you have basic knowledge of automotive parts, 2-year auto parts experience is preferred but not required, apply. $15 an hour is not bad. Full-time and part-time positions are available. The next job is through Faurecia, which is right here in Highland Park. Shout out to all the manufacturers that's here in the city of Highland Park. Coca-Cola is here. I need to go over there. Matter of fact, I need me some Coke. The Coca-Cola that came off so wrong. Right. That came off so wrong. I need me some Coca-Cola. But no, the Faurecia is right there in the 1300 Oakland Park Boulevard. Jesus. Oh God. They are starting at $17 an hour. This is for production operator though. Okay. So you must be able to move about pretty well. They are looking for day shift and night shift. So they're looking for full-time positions, day shift and night shift. The benefits include a 401k, dental insurance, employee assistance program, health insurance, paid time off as well. So if you are interested in this position, you must apply online. And right now they are taking applications through Indeed. All you would have to do is type in the name Faurecia, and it's spelled F as in Frank, A-U-R-E-C-I-A. And that is Faurecia. They're looking for production operators, and they have some other positions available as well. But the production operator is starting at $17 an hour and hiring for a full-time position. So if you know anyone that is in need of a job, please make sure that you send this information over to them. And if you are not already signed up for email or text updates from the City of Highland Park, I think it is very imperative that you do so, as much information is pushed out to the residents in regards to different programs that's available, anything that happens within the City of Highland Park that all residents need to know about. That information is also pushed out as well. And you can sign up for those email or text updates through the Highland Park website at highlandparkmi.gov. And at the very top right hand corner, you will see email updates. You can click that link and sign up for those email updates. And also, please follow Highland Park. We now have a YouTube channel. Whoop, whoop. I've been putting that in force. Videos are being uploaded currently. Only 3 is on there right now, which is highlighting different businesses here in the city of Highland Park. So soon more videos will get uploaded as I go around taking videos. So it's taking me a little minute, but subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Highland Park, City of Highland Park. You can search for it on YouTube. And if you are not following the Facebook page, so because the shows get loaded to the Facebook page, find me now, facebook.com/Keisha, KISHAB.co. And all the information that was talked about today will get posted on that Facebook page. I am your girl, Keisha B. This is the Btg Morning Show, and I am signing out, and I will see you guys Monday.